Okay, we're streaming on both sides. Okay. Let me move this here. Actually, let me lower this. Okay. And then I can just say right, there we go. Let me get this out of here. And then let me pop out to this well. And then I can just come here. Okay. All right. So, today fairly simple, well, not fairly simple, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with the overlay, which is giving me a bit of a headache right now. But I have a few things that I want to do, which yeah, are pretty much just all those different things. Different functions, yes. And then I also want to move some other code to other files, but that might be in another stream. Right now what I want to do is I want to get started on, I want to make sure that this is okay for at least. This is okay. Well, I guess it's okay then. Right, so anyways, what I want to do is start working with the do I have this saved? I do not have it saved. Okay, so on the repo that I found, this one, which is a great fucking emulator, by the way, I want to do this part, meaning I want to show a, I guess, history of the executions that I have executed actually. How am I going to do that? I have no fucking idea. Most likely an array of an instruct, which is going to contain the actual opcode, or maybe the memory where said instruction lives in the program, and the description assigned to it. But the thing with this example is that this is showing future instructions. So you're fetching the current opcode of your memory, but then you're also showing a bunch of different things, which I guess in a way it's easier to do than keeping track of all the different instructions you've executed as well. Because this way you can just, so the way that I fetch an instruction is by, what the hell has happened? Okay. So the way that I fetch an instruction is I fetch the memory with a program counter. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm out of here. Basically, okay, well, you actually type on the Discord, let me see it. No, I literally recorded my oven. I just hit us in MP3. Lamb out, dude. Okay. I mean, I guess that works. Okay. So. Pretty good. Good. Alright, so. I guess in a way I could print. I guess I could do a bit of a thing here where I could say, okay, printf current instruction is going to be, of course, my opcode. Which I'm going to grab here. I've been trying to make my chip a quirk compatible all day. Wait, what? What do you mean by quirk? With oh right, with the test. All right. I don't know why actually. Mine, I think it just fucking crashes with the quirks, I believe. Like it loads and then it just segfault happens. Boom. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I'll have to take a look into it. But anyways, I could say future instruction to execute could be this as well with right, so memory program counter +1 shifted. That's strange. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is happening there, to be honest with you, but it is pretty strange. I guess I could figure it out actually. Maybe I could see where the segfault happens. Okay. You're right though, I have to actually... Okay. Segfault is access in bad memory, right? Yep, pretty much. But that's the only case where I get a segfault. Like with the other ROMs, I don't get any segfault. With the other test, I don't get any segfault. I don't know what the test actually does. Okay. So, do I have any breakpoints set in here? Hopefully not. Okay. Launch program does not exist. You're right though. You are very right indeed. Because it's not called this, it's called simulate. Then I'm also gonna have to change this to this. Alright. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Okay. Right, this should be good enough. Okay. So now it loads. I found out how to do pre-execution PC increment. Target texture, create texture. Okay, so this is where it's happening. What the actual fuck? So wait, I'm getting a segfault by creating the texture. Damn. Fetch opcode, increment by 2, decode, execute, fetch opcode, repeat. I mean, so by that, how do you manage if you have a instruction that skips the next instruction? Like, how do you manage all that? So you fetch, I mean, makes sense. You fetch and then you increment before going to the switch case, right? And then you, if it actually has to skip, then you just increment again, right? For fxRI, you can do PC -= and for jam you do fxRI is the one where you actually wait for the key press. You do PC +2 and it'll skip. I mean, I guess this saves you having to write PC + = 2 in every single instruction, right? That's the good thing about it, no? Which, yeah, makes quite a lot of sense. to be honest. Okay, so why am I getting a segfault here? Great texture. Why is the texture segfault? I've been making a game in HDL in order to minimize the amount of spaghetti code present. I've been making my own functions to automate processes. Alright. Okay, so this is the actual problem. Edit found a solution. Problem was that by passing SEO texture, the address pointer responding to 1.5, which is what we actually need. I don't think I'm actually understanding you. This should just work right out of the gate. And exactly why does this happen only with the quirks test, which is even weirder? Right, I fucked up. So I select the chip 8. Are you following me? Okay, there we go. And then you just crash again in the target texture. But I think this also happened in the other one, no matter what. So what if I, oh shit. Okay, I'm in the overlay branch. Okay. Okay. And this is also going to cause a segfault. But this does not have the create texture, right? Nope. Nowhere to be found. So in this case, why is it happening here? Why are you crashing? Oh, I'm pressing the F keys. I am so dumb. Okay. Alright. My fault there. What the fuck? Why are you working now? Oh my god, why are you working now? Fuck me. Why is this working? Why are you working? You're not supposed. Okay, it did cross a segfault. And why do I get a segfault again? What? Trying to pull event. You never create the SDL event instructor you're using. What? So this still crashed no matter what. Actually, let me chip 8, instruction set, test. Here we go. Boom. Let me actually store in the chip 8 folder. So let me go down to the quirks test. Quirks test. So what is supposed to be happening here? It says we're now run through a couple of steps, which we see on the screen is a load of progress bar. Okay. So I have BF reset off, which is not very helpful. The AND or an XOR opcodes reset the flags register to 0. Test also error 1, which does not do it. don't behave the same, and error 2 if the unexpected test don't behave the same. I just having this off, which is weird. Memory, the safe and load outgoes fx55 and fx65 increment the index register. More information here and here. Test result error 1. Okay, that one actually passes. Clip in, sprite down to the bottom of the sprite. Okay, this one actually passes as well. Clip in. Okay, no, it actually does not. Display white. Okay, clip in sprites drawn at the bottom edge of the screen gets clipped. So I'm getting error 2. Test will show error 1 if the clipping is inconsistent in different dimensions or wrapping to the wrong coordinates, and error 2 if sprites don't wrap around as expected. Get render under right coordinates on the other side of the screen. This is a test. Okay, so I guess I have to check this. Shifted. The shift off codes only operate in BX instead of showing the shifted versions of BY and in BX. Okay. Jumping the jump to others plus B0 instruction doesn't use B0 but BX instead. So wait, what the fuck? It uses BX? Okay, that's weird as fuck. That's actually weird as fuck. On my old G-Bait I didn't have command line arcs, so I had to recompile every time I wanted to run a different ROM. LOL. Wait, so how did you run? Did you hard coded the ROM path? Or how did you do with it? Alright, so let me move that. Actually, I want you out of here. Why am I even getting this? What's going on? Why am I even having trouble with you? Well, it's the old pod event. What? What does even happen? Chip emulator. Oh my god, another chip emulator. Okay. It's a single threaded application written in C++. Yeah. Damn, that's tough. So do you have it now as a command line argument? Okay, so the window closes and the program terminates gracefully. If I place almost any key into the same, the window closes and the program terminates gracefully. I usually see segfaults when I forget to properly clean up our resource. We may need some more context to determine what's going on. Yes, it makes a whole lot of difference. It does. In a way that would remove the actual layout of the G-Bait computer. I have If I prog in a Zelda exit event while pressing a key that the emulator program accepts in that frame, such as while moving a pedal on Pong, then the program segfaults. Okay, but this is not happening to me though. Is to run the program through BileGrind or compile the program. I did not mean to do this, although I do have BileGrind. With sanitizers. If you're using GCC, that often show unit are closer to the real problem, which is not always close to where the crash happened. Assuming you even got a crash. I guess I could do that. But BileGrind simulate. I guess I could do this. This. I know this is going to take quite some time to actually load and get everything started. We're in ignore attempt to set kill handling sig action. Okay, so the sig kill signal is uncatchable. Alright. Alright. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can load. I believe in you. Guess I'm gonna have to wait now. I'm looking at your repo right now to see if I can spot anything. I mean, that could very well be the fix. Honestly, I've made quite a few mistakes where I have had the solution right in front of me and I've just not been able to see it. Anyways. Alright. Let's see if this will actually give me anything. Okay. 3 errors from 3 context. So what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Sick. Okay. Dumping core access not within map region address. Emulate cycle, simulate CPU. If you believe this happened as a result of stack overflow in your program's main thread, unlikely but possible, you can try to increase the size of the main thread stack using the main stack size equal flag. I mean, this is a pretty big amount, but could be it though. Invalid rid of size 1. It's not stacked, malloc, or recently freed. I mean, it's clearly that I'm accessing a memory that I'm not supposed to access. But, does it did also fixed memory? Well, I was supposed to pass some sort of argument here. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. File grind. Recompile if sanitize equals undefined address. I had a stack overflow. In my pixel drawing code, I was doing some math to find an index for an array of pixels that would get fed into. I didn't know an error taken in the inputs of the function that calculated this array was supposed to underground parameter in the first place. It was a very simple fix, and I thought that now the program does not seem to cross at all. So I'm supposed to do this. F sanitize undefined address. F sanitize equals undefined. Why doesn't? But is it GCC? G++. So I am supposed to do some sort of stuff, which is supposed to be F sanitize equals undefined address. I don't know if this is the way of doing it. Okay. No such a file. Why not? No such file directory. What the fuck does this mean? Do in GCC. Enter text for undefined behavior in this program. Okay, so what if I just put this at the very beginning? Alright. I don't think it's gonna have any problem. Okay, so now it works. Oh, it's actually working. Lazy update. There we go. Okay, so what if I now do this as well? If sanitize equals file. Then I do make clean and then make. No, the same thing happens. And why when compiling with that argument I get this error? You know, makes a lot of sense. Sudo dnf install, which is lib user. Lib user. Oh, lib. Oops. Okay, lib. Oops. Right. There we go. Runtime error index 2066 out of bound. Okay. Go in 2048. What the fuck? Okay, so it might be some sort of thing. Independent bit for native type UN8. Runtime error, load of address, blah 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 blah, with insufficient space for an object of time. Okay, so let's see. Segmentation fault. This is what I got after running my program. Note pointer points here. This means that the array, well, basically it tried to access an index not available in the array, right? Say the program had to access memory past the end of the array. Declare an array 2048 elements, yep. Which is 28 bytes, yep. Does not belong to the array. To declare, not only did your code read past the end, it also wrote past the end, which can corrupt other data on the stack heap. So why are you doing this? Okay, USB sound coded for you, and now you know there's an off by one or incorrect indexing pod at that line. I doubt it's actually that powerful, but who the fuck knows? This is 458. 458. Here it is. Don't know about this one. I mean, this has nothing to do with that specifically, but I'm 461, which is right here. So it has to do with my graphics, but it's not the one that I'm supposed to access, right? Maybe it is actually. Maybe it is actually. GPX. God damn it. Screen width and screen height with each other. UN8. Okay, so I must have some sort of bound chicken in here, right? What array is 2048 bytes? The graphics array. Right. I believe it is. 64 times 32 should be... yeah, 2048. Which is the graphics array. And the program told me that it happens on the draw instruction. Which is the only one that modifies that array. So yeah. This is where the problem happens. Do you have any sort of check to know if, for example, you know, X is out of bounds and Y is out of bounds of the screen? Meaning you want to draw, I don't know, something at 128, but you can only draw at 64 max. Actually, 63. Do you have any sort of check for that, or do you just not have any of that? I'm actually here. So I'm guessing I should have some sort of check. This also tests that sprites thrown at coordinates x wrapped around 2x. Okay. So I should have something like this, right? If x is bigger than 64, well, screen... about that screen width. Then X should be audio 64. Is that what you're telling me? And if Y is bigger than 32, then Y should be equal to Y divided by 32. Would it be x 63 actually? Yeah, you're right. You are very right. And this should be 31 as well. Actually, this should be screen height. I guess we can do -1. And then -1. Whoops. Alright. Let's see if this actually fixes it. Alright, it actually did fix it. Okay, no, it actually did not do anything. Index 2076 out of bounds. It would still be module 64 and 32, but if the statement would be 63 and 31. Alright, so this would be 64, 32. Whoops. Right, but this has clearly crashed, right? Or am I still able to run? Shouldn't be able to run. Something in your draw is still access. Yep. Pretty weird if you ask me. Let me check the instruction again. Let's see if I have implemented it right. So you try to find a position bx, by with m bytes of sprite data starting at the address stored in I. So yep. I have x bx, by. Yep. And then this is n right here. So I don't know what's going on here. Or would I still, I mean, maybe this is something that I have to take care of. But does it still account for that? Why are X and Y UN16? Because they are they actually just 1 byte? I guess they are, because you're just instructing one nibble from the opcode. Hold on, you might be onto something. Hold on, you might be onto something. Nope. I'm still trying to access 2076 out of bounds. I mean, I don't know how you have implemented this instruction. I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky and I'm gonna take a look at your repository, if you don't mind me seeing. Do you want me to send it on Discord? I mean, I can look at it here, but if you have it more handy. Oh, this is my old one. Okay, then yes, please. Chip yours and straight book. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck about chip yours. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Then yes, I would very likely gladly take it on Discord. Okay. So chip register 15. Okay, which is VF. You have N. Unit sprite byte. If X is bigger than 63, then you do that. Okay. I have assignated to the array of size 3264 Boolean. I mean, I guess that would still cause the same issue that I'm having here, which is I'm trying to access a 2076 thing, which makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so where was this actually happening? 468, 465. 465 is right here. So this is where I'm having problem. I mean, I don't know, I've got this instruction from a already working emulator. Actually, talking about that emulator, let me check something. Chip 8 resources. Chip 8 emulator. Okay, so chip 8. And then how do I make chip 8? Am I just supposed to pass this as do projects chip 8 resources test 2 and then quirks. Sorry, bin quirks chip 8 chip 8. It actually works. Alright. I have not screened it to the array. I don't think that's the problem, to be honest. I mean, I believe his draw instruction is quite literally the same as mine. Okay, so he did have this as a... Oh, he actually has this as a 2-byte thing, which is kind of weird, but okay. He does not even have any sort of check for that. He just has it this way. Okay, I don't care about you. plus y line. So 64 and then 1. And why does his work? And why does mine does not work? Oh my god, wait. I mean, I don't think that's gonna cause any issue, but maybe it does. No way, that was his fucking thing. Wait, maybe mine has that as well. No. Okay. So what if does his actually work? If y plus y line bigger than 32, then what will you do? Y plus 1 would be bigger than 2048, wouldn't it? I mean, I can always try and see the value that this has. Okay, actually, let me actually see. Should be able to do such thing. Yo. Okay. So now when it crashes, I should be able to maybe access the 2048. Okay, I thought you were gonna give me the actual value. Where did you crash? It's always 2076. Pixel memory I plus Y line. I don't know, maybe I'm... Whoa, what the hell is this? Okay. I mean, I guess this would be bigger. This is quite exactly where this is happening, and it's happening here. But does the difference of 20 between 2048 gives any clues? I wonder. I mean, I don't think that gives any clues, to be honest. Or at least, I don't think it does, but... So let me actually check yours. So yours is if x is bigger then you do that, and then for int bit equals 0 bit less than 8 plus plus bool pixel equals, so you get this white byte, which is the memory. Okay, in a row. That's interesting. So in the screen next. Damn it, your breakdown is pretty different from what I have here. I don't know, it would be a bit of a pain in the ass to change it to how you have it. But nope, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I don't know if this is where I got it from. Right, there we go. Here it is. Height, which is the last n. You have all of this stuff, which still does the same thing. gonna grab this piece of code. Okay, so do you think this piece of code could access or could cause a seg fault trying to access an index of the array higher than what's allowed? Yes. So I guess I should check that as well. In X, route X in coordinates using modulo. Okay, what is without wrapping this can cause out of boundary rates? Likely is a vote. I'm 164 and 32 to keep coordinates within a rate. Wait. So you're telling me this, right? Get rid of this. And then I have to use Y line and then the X line. So in here, I should do something like int X equals X plus excellent modulo 64? Is that what you're telling me? And then the same thing for Y. That's right, this is not modulo. 32. So I'm here, I just use yeah, I guess this is only fair to say this. I'm gonna cross everything. Okay, well, let's do this. Pick target. Whoa. What do you mean pick target, buddy? G-bait, okay. Okay, this did not cause any issue now. This worked just fine. I'm doing this on main. Fuck. I should have never done this in main. Fuck. Anyways. Okay. So now at least this is what I have to include. Can I even get that? Hold on. I cannot copy fucking the FM as well. I mean in VS Code. Source ship it. Okay. So let me just grab this. And then I can say, okay, I actually know what I can do. Git stash. Git checkout. Overlay. Now I go in here. Boom, there we go. And now what I do is I go into my repo, which is not this one for sure. source GBait. I published my new one on a different repo. Wait, why didn't you just upload the new changes to the old one? So you don't have to create a new one. Okay. 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 Make, clean, make. Alright. Two different. Makes sense. I think I deleted. I did not delete it. Okay. So BF reset, I should probably check all of these things out as well. Clip in, they should also have some sort of work done. Shifting on, jumping off. Okay. Old version, I have a newer one. I think it might be private. Nope. Old version. The new one might be current instruction if I whoa. Oh yeah, that's because I was doing this. Whoops. Okay. Resetting the okay. If sanitize equals undefined. Make clean. Whoops! Oh my god. Sorry about that. Okay. Boom. Okay. So let me delete this. Right. And then please tell me that I had this. I don't have it. Fuck. Right. So what does this mean? BF reset. Reset the flags registered to 0. Test will show error 1 if the and or test don't behave the same. And error 2 if the and XOR test don't behave the same. Right, so let's save that. XY. Store the value of VY and BX. I don't care about that. Set BX to BX or BY. So this is what I do. Okay, so this actually has to reset the flags. Are we sure about that? Do you have this as well? Do you reset the flags in here? Because technically they should all do it like that. Okay. Well, I guess I can wait for that. Okay, memory. Okay, so memory works, display weight works, clip in error 2 does not work if the sprites don't wrap around as expected. So maybe I have to do this as well, I have no idea. Test will show error 1 if the clipping is inconsistent in different dimensions. Okay. Anyways, and then I have shifting on which works, and jumping off does not work. So this uses bx instead, where x is the highest nibble of n and n. B, jump to others, B0. This, you're telling me that should be where x is the highest nibble of n and n, okay, which is the rex. Reg index then. That's what it should be. Okay, so now I think this is fucking did not work. Alright, so does she use it? Ambiguous instruction. It will jump to others x plus the value in the register bx. So the instruction would be 220 will jump to others 2020 plus the value in the register b2. Okay, wait. So n and n. Okay, so it's not n and n for sure, but rather n n. No, it actually is n and n. It actually is n and n. Plus the value in the register b2, which is the highest nibble, which is reg index, which is what I have to get. Reg index is the highest nibble out of that. The B and N was not widely used, so you might be able to use implement the first behavior if you pick one. That's definitely the one to go with. If you want to support a wide range of 2-byte programs, make this quirk configurable. Should be public now. Boom, there we go. Alright, so source, there we go, main.cbb. Alright. Okay, so you said you were also trying to make this compatible with the quirks, right? Register px, random, okay. Yep. Damn. Okay, so the jump to some others plus b0 instruction bn and n doesn't use b0 but bx instead. So what is the error here then? Is it just n and n? Plus that, I think it is. Plus the value in the register bx. So the instruction b220 will jump to others 220 plus the value in register b2. This is quite exactly what I have. Do you know what it means, the off thing? Like, what does it mean for this to be off? Is it that the test is not running because of some reason? Like, what's going on here? Why is this not doing anything? Because that's definitely weird. Definitely weird. Shift in it worked before. Okay, no, what the fuck? why do I get an error then? Fuck. Test will show error 1 if the shapecode is behaved differently. Would be a good idea to add a step mode. Well, I think I already have that. I don't know which one it is. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Yeah, definitely not this one. Wait, what the hell was it? I think I had a step one. Text tag F1 F6. Okay. So why is this telling me? Okay, so error 2, whatever. BF reset, whatever. Like, why is it off? Why do we say that this is off? Okay. As active, on, off, or an error. Okay, so it's not active. If that matches your chosen target platform. So I am supposed to get all this, right? Qubit is actually such a fun project. It is. So how many of these do you get right now? Of this test? Three. So 3, I guess, check marks, right? Not on. I believe. I get the bottom 2 on the top one. Shifting, jumping, and then okay. So shifting. Not shifting. Okay. So. Okay, clipping. I don't really give a fuck. Memory, display void, and then BF reset. Okay, so BF reset is that you have to. So do you reset the flags register to 0 in all of those? Yeah. So for shifting, you actually want to BX. It was BY. Yeah. I mean, I used BX only for that one. It's the This is my. Yeah. So in here I just use BX. This is what I have. And then shift it to the left. But for example, on this one, do you reset the B flag? Like, do you just go and say BF equals 0? Boom. This one should be the same thing. Yep. Alright. But that, at least at the guys that I've looked, that doesn't say it anywhere. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. For 1, 2, and 3. Yup. Okay. So now this should work. I mean, I should pass that test. Alright, there we go. It's like the secret behavior. Okay. And what does the off mean? What do you mean by off? Like, what is that supposed to mean? I don't get it. I don't know what off means. Do you know what that means? I mean, I should probably go to bed, but plug it. Right. Pick platform. Sure thing. The test will run. So what if you select this? It means you're using NNN plus B0 instead of NNN plus BX for BNNN, which is what you want. Okay, so what instruction is this one? Okay, so B. Sure. So B in here, I'm supposed to be using. That's not what I wanted to do. Reg index, but normal chip 8. This is what you want. Wait, so what do I want then? Other chip 8 variants want different behavior. Okay, so I have to use BX then. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. B0. So I have to use B0? That's what I have to use? Sorry. So B0 is the one that I have to use. Final answer? I mean, in this guide it says that I have to use BX, so I don't know about that. Okay, but if I change to BX, then it says on, but I failed the test. Which is a bit of an insane thing, but you use B0 in this case. But you said you had that one. Like you passed that one. Like at the bottom two on the top one. On means you're using BX, off means you're using B0, but for your classic chip D10 it is off. But that is intended for chip 8 and classic. I have no idea what you mean by that. Okay, yeah, I get the fucking check mark. Okay, I was not seeing that one. My bad. Okay, so shifting. I probably shouldn't be doing shifting. So then, on the shifted one, I shouldn't be using BX though, in order to pass the test. Only appearance of B0. On or off doesn't mean pass fall, it means it's on or off. Passing or failing depends on the intended quirk behavior for the chip 8 variant. Okay. Shift. This instruction did the following. It put the value of BY into BX and then shifted the value in BX one bit to the right or the left. BY was not affected by the flight register, would be set to the bit that was shifted out. However, starting with the chip 8, I did not mean to do that. This instruction was changed so that they shifted BX in place and ignored the Y completely. This is one of the main differences between implementations that cause problems for programs in different games that expect different behavior. You can consider making the behavior configurable by the user. God damn. Step-by-step optional or configurable. Set BX to the value of BY. Shift the value of BX one bit to the right. Set BF to 1. Okay. So you use BX on this one as well. But you do not pass this one, is what you told me. So it's on, but it should be off. That's what you're saying? Okay, so let me just try it out. Fuck it, yes. Shifted one right to the base, so register should be equal to B Y reg index. Shifted 1. You want to be using BX equals BY. Whoa, what? Okay. Gotcha. So I do this and then I do B X reg index equals, sorry, 1. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm doing this wrong anyway. Subtract the body of register. Set BF to the list significant bit. Oh, prior to the shift. Great. Prior to the shift, then nothing happens here. And then okay, here I do this. I should keep it this way and do x index b y index. Okay, let's see about this one. Shifting off past. Okay. Clip in is the only one that I have missing, which I feel like is the one that is the most gonna give me the most trouble. Nice. I get the error 2, right? Sprite don't wrap around as expected. And how the fuck is this supposed to wrap around? Okay, so I do get the error 2. If the clipping is inconsistent or wrapping to the wrong coordinates, and then error 2 if sprites don't wrap around as expected. This also tests that sprites drawn at coordinates like speaker wrap around 2x. So should I do the same thing where I say, okay, f bigger than 63, then x equals x module 64, and then if y is bigger than 31, then y equals 1. I mean y 32. I mean, your 2-bit is basically perfect using clipping, doesn't really matter too much, but it's always nice to pass all tests. True. Now I just want to pass them for the sake of seeing all checks. That's all I care about. That's all I need. I just need to see all checks. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. Okay. Shouldn't this be basically this? Is this not what I'm supposed to be doing? Don't wrap around as expected. Do you pass this one? Or do you the clipping one? No, you said it was the bottom 2 on the top one. My fault. I error 2 as well. Okay, so you don't have any emulator here, right? If you're having trouble figuring out how to have it, to be his guide. Okay, whatever. So do you not have a example of G-Paint? Check the results. We use MA2 and Kadium. MA2. Can I not see the source code? Or source files can be found here. But multi-system emulator. Oh wow, I thought you were a chip emulator. God damn it. fuck it. That's all I have to say. Fuck it. Got to make it. I don't really care. You had all of them as 16-bit. Yeah. For some reason my memory quirk fails if it's both on and off. So I think I'm doing FX55 and FX65 wrong. I mean, you can take a look at what I have and see if that helps. No, I still get the same thing. So that's not the issue that I have then. So what the hell could be the issue then? Let me ask my man stuff. Okay. Okay. Would this correctly wrap around if X or Y is bigger than they are supposed to? I don't think it does. Yes, it does. Before entering the loops, inside the loops. So why is this not helping me then? Why am I still not getting the correct thing? It's supposed to behave its price like one of the earth's reappear on the opposite side. Supposed to be x equals 62 as sprite with this 8. We always wrap correctly. I mean, this is a hell of a lot cleaner. Redundancy is module and less rapid. Clear piston inside the one line loop. Scope logo since it's only used there. Okay. What the actual fuck? So you do this in here, and then you declare oh, you do it inside here. That could be the issue that I'm having then. Nope. Still getting the same thing. Which was x plus y times x plus y. didn't remove the initial thing. Still getting the same thing, what the fuck? So how am I supposed to fucking handle that then? Fetch them from the registers. What the fuck did I just click? Set the X coordinate to the value in BX module 64. Or equivalently BX and 63 with this and operation. Skip this if you want to try implementing sort first, but here's a step-by-step summary of what this instruction should do. For int rows. Okay. So set the X coordinate to the value BX module 64. So just right out of the blue, that's what I should do. I mean, that's what it's telling me to do when I'm and this should be 31. I'm still getting the fucking same thing. Okay, so wanted to keep working on the overlay, but got distracted and fixed a couple of things that were wrong with the drawing function. Now it doesn't number 5 test on the test suit does not cause a seg fault. I also have 4, is it 4? How many are here? 1, 2, 3, okay, so it's 6. So I have 5 out of 6 quirks passed on the test suit. Not me. Okay, push origin overlay. Is your memory quirk on and or off? I think it's on. I mean, I don't know. I'd say it's on and it passes. On, yeah. And it passes. Which one was this one? The save and load up codes increment the index register. I mean, I can show you what I have right now. This is FX, right? Yeah. Mine is very broken for some reason. I just have this. This is my instruction, FX55. And then the other one is the other way around. But in both, you increment I plus the value of, or the actual X of the register that you're using plus 1 in both of them, according to this. Is set to I plus X plus 1 after operation. That's all I have to say. my friend. Increment by x instead of bx. Yeah. And in the for loop, you also have to take into account x. Like the x index, not the bx value. Store the values bx to b0 to bx inclusive in memory. Yep. That's what you have to take into account. Thank you. No. Thank you, my friend. You have helped me out tremendously today. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it for today. It's been an hour and a half. Fuck. It's pretty late, but fuck it, it's worth. Yeah. Thank you for being here, man. It's great having someone that is doing the same thing as me, so we're able to help each other and see what we have implemented. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. See you soon. Boom.